Hey guys, Mr. Fagusi here. Just waking up. It's like 11ish. I've been awake for longer, didn't sleep that well. So stuff didn't go entirely as planned, but I was in the office until 2 a.m. So that's alright. Plan for this morning is, well, practically afternoon, is I'm gonna go to the office, gonna dump my stuff there, then gonna run off to the store, get some breakfast. By the time I come back, I'll probably have a meeting with Thomas. So then, once I'm done with Thomas, I will have class, which starts at 2 and probably lasts until like 5 p.m. Not sure what it's going to be about, we'll see. And after that, just going to go back to work, probably work late into the night again, continue working on that Canyon project. What I was doing yesterday is like part of the workflow that is just discovering how to do something. Like when you start with a new environment from nothing, it's really hard to immediately envision what you want. So then we restart from scratch. What we do is you just start plopping stuff down, you start trying to make things click together based on references. So that's what I did yesterday, pretty happy with the results. So now I know the general style I want to go for the larger environments as well. So what I'm going to do today is actually like expand on what I did there, figure out some sort of basic layout for the entire zone, and then start working on like the entire zone instead of just 100 square meter area. So, gonna cycle there now to the office. It's lovely weather, very sunny, and very quiet actually, surprisingly quiet as Amsterdam goes. But I'll talk to you guys in the office.
I think as a leader and also as an entrepreneur, you need to figure out why people in your company are working for your company and then facilitate them in that part as much as you can, and make sure you get to win-win.
Be aware. I don't care, I'd rather have them go fast. So I want people to come.
Hi guys, I'm back. It's not quite the afternoon I meant to record in. It's let me check the time. It is 15 past 8. It was busy. Let's keep it at that. Had the talk with Thomas. It was good. I think I don't know. It was a good discussion. And then I went to class. It was a class from Hendrik Halber, who runs Get in the Ring and various other things. And Hendrik just basically talked about like how can you make your businesses work. The things he had to go through in order to successfully scale a business, as well as just like what are our business propositions, what problems does he see with it. So this was actually one of the most useful classes so far, I think. It was really enjoyable. He's a great guy and just knows his shit, basically. After that, I just kind of went back to work mindlessly and forgot about the vlog. So here's where I'm at now. That's the canyon. That's where we were yesterday. That's what I'm working on now. So as you can see, there's like this little archway here, and then there's this little staircase down, and down there I think I will put a lake. Not entirely sure yet. Like obviously, it's all work in progress and being figured out. But so far so good. For now, I haven't had dinner yet because I lost track of time. I kind of forgot. So what I intend to do is to go and find Paul, figure out what we're doing for dinner, and have dinner and then go back to work, I guess. One important thing I did, I sent a whole bunch of emails to YouTubers. I've been postponing that for centuries. Like our company email didn't even work because I couldn't be bothered to do it. But it works now. So I sent out the emails, sent all of them keys as well in the same email, sent a bunch of links so they can get the information they want as easily as possible. And then hopefully some of them will respond and we can follow up with them and they will feature us on the channel before we release. Because that would be great, because without those YouTubers we are not going to live to tell the tale on the flood of indies that have been going on last few years, really. So, time to find Paul. Yeah, the video I have online right now isn't, because it's exported at 720.
Oh, I feel a
With
sense of
watermark.
triggered.
Because,
Feel very sense of
yeah,
triggered.
and I don't know if I want to repost it.
Oh.
Kind of do. But
I missed it.
it can record in 4K 60 FPS
Really?
and actually produce really good quality. Like, it's not just, oh, we produce this many pixels, it's actually a good sensor. Like,
That's
can I
great.
have it for a sec?
Sure. It's yours. Can I? Yeah, it's recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're back. At this point, it is 2:30 AM. Things again did not go entirely as planned. Basically, I just continued work on the canyon, showed some people some stuff, and I think the general consensus so far is that people like it most out of all the maps I've done so far. So that's something to look forward to. Really looking forward to personally getting it done and actually having that map finished and playable, because same as everyone else, really, I love where it's going. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Again, just going to work on the canyon, chip away at that. I've been thinking that I need to redo some of the AI stuff, because it was built around... Basically, I've got this class, Base AI, which is my custom AI class, because I don't use standard pathfinding, that sort of thing. They weren't good enough. So I wrote my own, but then I have a child class of that, Herd AI, which does a lot of other logic. Now, I made a mistake in that is, like, all of the movement logic and shit should have been in Base AI, but now some of it is in Herd AI. But if I want to do completely different AI types, then I can't have it mixed between Herd AI and Base AI. I need all of it in Base AI so I can make child classes that aren't Herd AI to deviate from it. Because now I have to child Herd AI and then override all of it, which is a massive pain in the butt. So, been thinking about that. Might get around to it at some point. I will do it before release, because I need to do it so I can get around to the aggressive AI for the stegopods and for the carnopod and that sort of thing, and for the other kinds of AI which I don't want to talk about yet, because you'll see. So it needs to happen. Not something I'm looking forward to, but I'll get around to it at some point. Should add that to my to-do list, and other than that, just posted on Twitter again, and worked on the canyon, which is definitely going places. Also gave it some water, used trees, did the rock shader stuff. Rocks look way better now, and yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you guys. Good morning, guys. We're back. It's not morning anymore, I think. 11:58. I kept working until 2:30 yesterday, so you know, it's not too absurd. I generally sleep like 10 hours. So technically I shouldn't start working until 2 PM. I have no idea what to do until then, because I have my miniatures here, my Warhammer minis to paint, and I don't feel like painting them in the fucking slightest. So that's probably not going to happen. So what I'm going to do then is no idea. So probably I'm just gonna go to the office, get breakfast / lunch, and start working, despite not being allowed to, supposed to. I am allowed, it's self-imposed, but so here's a little story. I have worked many 70-hour weeks in the past few months, and sometimes even more, sometimes a bit less, of course, it's not always. But overall, I work a lot. And basically people are of the opinion that I work too much. And I do sort of agree, I never have time for anything else. I would like to. So I now decided I'm going to work on like the planning so that I do have time for other stuff. Unfortunately, I have to come up with stuff to do in that other time, because right now I don't know. I don't feel like gaming. I don't feel like doing the Warhammer minis. I don't have my book here because I left it in Swallowby. I forgot. So then what am I gonna do? It's just not a damn clue. So for now, I'll just not adhere to my own rule and go to work. Cycle through this lovely weather. I mean, it's not awful, it's definitely not great. And just get to work then. So I'll see you guys there. Hi guys, good evening at this point. It's like 6 p.m. here, I think. God damn it, can't see. Yeah, it's 10 to 6. I feel like I had a very unproductive day, but looking at it, honestly, I don't think it was that unproductive. Just looking to the side here because there's people I recognize. But as such things go, I have been working on the canyon, and it's like I'm not finishing anything concretely, so it feels like I'm not getting shit done. And look who we have here.
Welcome to the vlog!
Left is Koen, right is Paul, both are cunts.
Yeah.
I like the wholehearted agreement.
You're gonna see me a lot, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately you are. You guys gonna record your podcast?
Yes. And you are invited, so...
Oh,
you can vlog your work
am I invited as guest, or
Yes.
am I invited as
as a guest.
as in,
What
are
else?
you...
We're gonna interview you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Why are
Guess-
you taking
guess
this
that's the end of
English
that.
accent on the vlog?
I don't know, automatic. But I also have non-English on it. It just switches. Anyway, I did Canyon. Feel like I've been very unproductive. Haven't actually been that
You are actually
unproductive.
productive.
I'll show you guys some stuff.
You just arrived at 12 p.m.
Yeah, but that's intentional.
I'm ruining his vlog.
So that's what you already saw. This is
Putting this on my card. Good.
working on a new area. Like this is after the arch, and then it goes that way, it deviates, and then it goes down there to this area, which is what I've been working on the most now. And it's like this little pondy thing, the arch there, and then we'll continue this along the entire edge. And very importantly, we now have the centerpieces, which are like those big things. The idea is that wherever you go on the map, you will see those and you'll be able to use them as a reference point. So, like the things on the left of the screen now, I didn't really look at the camera, so it was a little bit offset. But been working on that, pretty happy where that's going. I've told Nathan that I'd like him to do some more rocks, some larger rocks, so that we can cover the area more quickly, because right now I've placed like 120 rocks manually, and that's just the big rocks. So it takes a long fucking time. So we're trying to speed that up. So we're gonna get bigger rocks, because especially like this is the inner perimeter. So if you look here, this is really close. But then the farther out, the more rocks I'll need to place. So trying to avoid that, we're getting bigger rocks. And other than that, just gonna continue fiddling to see if I can figure out how to do this nicely. Oh wait, I didn't actually show you guys. This is the centerpiece, and then this is where we are right now. So this was a lot of rocks, but then the further out we go, the more rocks we'll have to place. So that is a lot of rocks. So the idea is to make that easier. Other than that, Nath has been doing some other stuff. I haven't heard from Nano yet what he's doing, so I will be waiting. Nath actually sent some of those rocks right now. And other than that, just doing Canyon, waiting for Nano. Nath continues working on weapons and shit. I haven't showed you guys that, but there is things that you haven't seen. Hold on, I'll see if I can find them. Yeah, here. Quick tease. Those boys and the binocs. So we're going to work on that. But right now, we have a to-do list and it's in order and the Canyon's on it first. So we're going to finish that and then I'm going to continue with all the stuff Nathan sent me. Canyon will probably take like the rest of this week at least, if not more, because it's a lot of work. But really happy with where it's going so far. So I guess I'll be joining this guy on his podcast.
Very interesting podcast.
I'm trying to move to the side, it won't. There we fucking go. Gonna join on the podcast about entrepreneurship and stuff.
Yeah,
Pitch.
entrepreneurship. Oh no. No, we want to interview Victor for it's a podcast for the school that we're in together. We're gonna talk mainly about your journey in the school, like what kind of place you were before school, where you are now, what you've been doing for the past 4 months.
All right. Well,
life.
if once it's live, I will link to it one day.
Link in bio.
Well, like in this description, it's not going to be because it won't be edited and uploaded yet.
Yeah.
Because this is going up tonight.
Tonight.
Yes, tonight.
Dang, you are.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is probably also the end of the vlog because, there's not much else interesting going to happen. I showed you all of the updates on the Canyon that we have. Other than that, not much going on. I'll just keep working on it tonight and then I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of thing, you know the drill. If you didn't like it, please also let me know if you'd like to see something else or if you have any questions or something, let me know and I'll try to address it in the next vlogs. And until then, hope you have a great time. Cheers, signing off.